Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm back with Unavowed, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get through Staten Island. So we now have Logan in the party, which means when you head back out, you have to choose between him, Eli, and Mandana. You can only take two with you. But anyway, let's go down and talk to everyone.
You are awake. Good. I have a question of a personal nature. I hope you will answer it. I have my reasons. Please, indulge me. Our missions have taken a very personal nature, at least as far as you are concerned. These visions you have seen of your demon self, could you tell me how they make you feel? I see. Control, agency. These things are important to you. Thank you for sharing. I will see you at the meeting. We may. It was difficult for my father to accept a bestower, but he understands the necessity. I am certain Logan will prove himself, as you have. Yes, that would be KK, Logan's spirit guide. I admit, I was surprised to see her as well. Eli has a theory. He can explain it better than I. My concern is for your welfare. We must all watch out for each other, since nobody else will. One day, you will do the same for me.
Sorry about the noise outside.
I confess, putting lost souls to rest gave me a certain satisfaction. I can see the appeal in being a bestower, yet I am glad I am not one. Thank you.
Hey, shouldn't you get some sleep? We all need to be fresh tomorrow. It is? Jesus, I really should put a clock down here. Interesting is relative, but I'm looking for something useful. I was reading about ghosts, trying to learn more about the geists we saw. There must be millions of old texts and tomes on the subject. None of them have anything approaching solid facts. Still, there's gotta be something, somewhere. Why do you think lost ghosts are turning geist on us? I really shouldn't let this stuff get to me. I've outlived a lot of people. I buried my wife over 60 years ago. Heck, my kids are in their 60s. I'm probably going to outlive them too. And that's okay. I've made my peace with it. But geists, that their souls could be twisted like that, I don't like it. Not at all. Yeah. I never mentioned them before. Doesn't sound like me. Anyway, sorry for the brooding. See you at the meeting? You don't know many parents, do you? Never ask a dad about his kids. He won't shut up. But yeah, you probably saw the pictures on the wall. I have two girls, Julie and Gloria. No, they aren't. Thank God for that. They don't exactly know about that, and they never will. They, think I'm dead. I faked my death. This power I have, when it manifested, it attracted things. Things that would have hurt my kids unless I died. So, I did. Yeah, still is. Donna was young, 30, 31. It was cancer that took her. Seems so mundane, doesn't it? When I think about all the things I've seen since. Just goes to show, you don't need magic or monsters for something to be terrible. Why is everyone always so surprised when they hear that? Yeah, I raised them both. Got them into a school near my office. We figured it out. Just things. Let's leave it at that. I did warn you about asking a dad about his kids, right? Well, here's the Cliff Notes version. Gloria married a realtor and moved to Florida. They're both retired now. Julie got bit by the wanderlust bug and hasn't let go. She hasn't settled down and probably never will. They turned out fine, dad or no dad. Once in a while, I might not be in their lives, but I'm still their father. What kind of dad would I be if I didn't watch out for them? Yeah, enough talking about the past. He's an impressive guy. He's been out there for almost a year, all by himself. I think he's finally happy to have some backup. Oh, that was KK. It turns out we can see her now. Sort of. Because Logan's officially joined the Unavowed. All members of the Unavowed share a spiritual bond, albeit a slight one. Logan and KK have a strong spiritual bond. It's what enables him to see and speak to her. Now that we're all linked, we're getting some spillover, I guess. We can't speak to her, but we can kind of see her. Sure, I guess. Well, I can't deny that's me. Almost 70 years ago that was taken. The cancer came about 5 years later. She was gone a few years after that. Sorry, could we not talk about this? Sure. Seeing those geists with my eyes was bad enough, but I can only imagine what Logan saw. Once upon a time, I wished I had a bestower's power. Not anymore. Right. See you around.
Hey, you're finally up. You guys keep some late hours around here. Except that nobody claps when you're done. Except me. You saved my life last night. Anyway, I was told there'd be a meeting or something? Just let me know when it starts. I can do that. You ever hear of Trollgate? Some online game thing? KK is a little obsessed with it. Oh, don't deny it, KK. You totally are. You make me play this thing every chance we get. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Role-playing a pink troll in a fairy tale land, zapping goblins with magic. Okay. KK says they aren't goblins. They're called Whittikins. Yeesh, such a nerd. What? You are?
Trollgate still makes me laugh every time I see that. Trollgate.
That's no ball of light. That's KK. Seems you guys can see her. Eli was saying it was because we're all linked now or something. You'd have to ask him. I couldn't understand 2 words of it. Sure, I guess. About a year, give or take. One day, I got the worst headache of my life. Then KK appeared, and everything made a lot more sense. Yeah, with my brother Jonah. He was a bestower before me. He'd been acting strange for weeks, jumping at shadows, staring at stuff that wasn't there. I begged him to talk to me, but how could he? I wouldn't have believed him. He couldn't handle it. In the end, he took his own life. When he died, I inherited his gift. And KK. She explained everything. Jonah wasn't crazy. He never was. And accepting this gift, it's the only way I can honor him. So here we are. I was never anyone particularly special. And honestly, I'm still not. So am I mundane? Sure. Mundane as mud.
Sorry about the noise.
Alright. Is that okay? She says it's okay.
New York. So noisy.
She says she doesn't know, but honestly, I think she's messing with me. Why? Because you're always messing with me. Oh yeah, you only see a ball of light, right? I see a little girl, about 10 years old. Really? You sure it's okay? Well, okay. I have a picture on my phone of what she looked like, you know, when she was alive. She says it's cool if you want to see. Sure, here.
Aww.
try not to make a big thing of it, okay? Look, you never spoke to a ghost before, so you can't know this. You don't ask a ghost how they died. You just don't. It really upsets them. So, let's not do that, okay? You got it. I think I'm just happy to walk more than 2 feet in any direction. I'm eager to move. You need me to run out for coffee or a pizza or anything? Just say the word. Talk later. Now, where were we?
A bestower and spirit guide in the Unavowed Hall. More evidence that times are changing. Nothing at all. It is their vocation I have issue with. Bestowers deal with death. Mundane, mortal death. It is messy, fraught with emotion, and rarely pleasant. But times are changing rapidly. We must adjust in kind. So, shall we start the meeting? Yes, it is time.
So, you met the new guy?
The bestower? Yes, I have. Did I read the report correctly? You battled 3 poltergeists for 2 days and survived.
I wouldn't call it battling. I just kind of sat there.
Regardless, anyone else entering that house would have been killed. You being there saved lives.
Well, I was where I needed to be. That's all.
No doubt. However, a poltergeist should never have formed in the first place, let alone 3. How did this happen? Of course it was.
The demon turned the residents against each other, then encouraged them to kill each other. Somehow, in the midst of all that nasty, their souls got corrupted, made them go geist.
But again, we return to our old question. Why? Why is the demon doing this? To what end? I admit, I am confused.
Have you investigated Staten Island yet?
No, not yet.
Then perhaps we will find our answers there.
Yes, a witness, albeit an unconventional one. The bestower can speak to it, whereas we cannot.
Look, if it has any information for us, I'll pass it along. But my priority is helping it.
Naturally.
You all know your duty. Report back when you have new information. Meeting adjourned.
Did he just...
You get used to it.
Alright, so I'm gonna choose Logan.
They don't have Wi-Fi in the tunnels yet, so no, sorry.
And Eli.
Huh?
Nothing. KK wants me to turn on Trollgate, but there's no signal down here.
Kids and screens, right? Gotta set limits.
Alright.
I don't know about that.
Staten
I figure if
Island.
you die, you should be allowed to play as many video games as you want. Right. So, what are we looking for?
Magic, mystery, monsters who want to eat us.
Summoner, you have made a grave error. Return me to my world immediately. Release me. Send me back. You summoned me in the middle of battle. I am the General Commander. Without me, my soldiers are doomed to failure. It matters not. They are under my command. It is no secret our efforts are going poorly. Perhaps even futile. They poison our waters. They destroy our resources, our homes, our lives. So we fight. Outnumbered and outmatched, but what choice do we have? We choose to live. If you have counsel to offer, I am listening.
The hell was that?
Secondhand visions are a bit fuzzy, but I think it was one of the merfolk.
Whoa, easy. Your head okay? You do look kind of hungover. Is that it? Because I know a few good hangover cures from back in the day.
It's not a hangover. It's a neuromorphic memory imprint.
Oh, just as well. None of those cures actually worked anyway.
You seem all right. Good. It was a male, and the term is merfolk, but yeah, it was summoned here. Which shouldn't be possible. You've seen how much energy it takes to open the path through the void. Not even a demon possesses that kind of power. I know, right? I've always wanted to see one. I suppose a second-hand vision will just have to do. Anyway, let's keep going. We're not going to learn anything out here in the rain.
So he's like the others.
There are no others.
Janie, this is rotten and you know it.
It's a tragedy, Vicki. That's all this is.
God damn it. You know what? I need a drink. Come talk to me if you want to do your damn job.
Hey look, someone has an umbrella. I forgot. I was wondering why nobody uses umbrellas in this game, but she's using an umbrella.
Sorry, miss. You shouldn't be here. You need to leave. Is that still in business? I'll cooperate as much as I can, but I can't tell you much. This is just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy. Vicki? Nobody. Stay clear of her if you know what's good for you. It's a tragedy. Just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy. It's a tragedy. That's all this is. It's
all right. Go ahead and say it.
a tragedy. That's all this is. It's just a tragedy.
Can't you see her eyes? She's confused as hell. Badgering her isn't going to accomplish anything.
Sure. Please try and stay clear.
Yeah, so she's not going to tell us anything now.
Vinny, come on. You and me, we go back.
You think I don't know that? But you keep bothering people. You keep bothering me.
She was your wife, you asshole.
It was a tragedy, Vicki. That's all it was.
You're serious?
Dead-ass serious. Now leave, Santina.
Well, screw you too, buddy.
Banned from a bar. Now that takes me back.
Logan, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just give me a second. The first thing they tell you is not to enter a gin joint, no matter what. But the AA handbook wasn't written with folks like us in mind, huh? I know you won't. That's not the point. Look, never mind. I'm fine. Let's go in.
Hey, new faces, all right. Come on in, dry yourself off. Hey, my name's on the sign.
So you're Vinny.
Yep, you're pretty sharp.
I have my moments.
Ha, I like you guys. Oh, sorry you had to see that. Vicki and me, we go back. I help her out where I can, but there are limits.
Yeah, sorry about the noise again. It's very noisy outside.
If you don't know, I probably shouldn't say. You guys are obviously not from the neighborhood. Ha! Your accent's not bad. You could pass for a local, but no. Vicki's an old friend, and a good cop once upon a time. I ain't betraying that. Even if she has become the neighborhood nut, You've seen her around. You know what I'm talking about. She skeeves everyone out. The cops want nothing to do with her. Even her own family's ready to write her off. I said enough. Sorry. Hey, hat guy? You okay?
I'm fine. It's just what you said. To turn away from your own family, it's the hardest thing in the world.
Could be. Vicki made it easy for him, I'll say that much. It was a tragedy. Yeah, it was a tragedy. That's all it was. I ain't going anywhere.
That guy's wife dies and it barely registers. Does that seem off to you?
You're not wrong. His wife died. He's been brainwashed not to think about it. He should be grieving. He needs to be grieving. It's just what you do. What's up? Staten Island. It's like a big, small town, isn't it? I used to have an aunt who lived out here, back when it was called Richmond County. She's probably dead now. At 132 years old, she'd have to be. Well, I've never actually met one, but from what I've read, they used to come to our world quite often. There are countless stories about mer creatures helping a drowning sailor. They were a fairly peaceful race. Going by your vision, I'm not sure that's accurate anymore. Right.
What can we do for you? Not really. I'd ride the ferry a lot, back in the old days. Go back and forth all day, but never got off. Guess it was bound to happen sooner or later. Well, fun is relative. They sell alcohol in that thing, don't they? I get a beer, grab a seat, and watch the Statue of Liberty for half an hour. Then I do it again. Let the whole day slip by, going back and forth. Anyway, when I got sober, I stopped doing it. Now go to meetings instead. She's fine. She keeps sneaking up behind you guys and sticking her tongue out. It's kind of adorable. What? It is! You know the weirdest thing about that? It was the look on your demon self's face. No reaction, no surprise, no nothing. Like it was just another day. Whatever this sea monster thing wants, I think we can handle it. But this demon of yours, I'm not sure. Right.
Alright, so if you have Logan with you, and not Mandana, head in here. There's a ghost!
Oh man.
Another ghost, and in a back alley, no less. Can you see him, Logan?
It's a her, and yeah.
Let's talk to her.
Hey, can we talk to you for a sec?
Hello? Who goes there?
My name is Logan. This here's KK.
This isn't the place for a child. Is she yours?
Kinda. We're stuck together anyway.
Either way, you shouldn't be here. Leave as soon as you can.
Can you tell me anything about this place?
I am waiting for orders. That is all.
I did. We must be getting some psychic spillover from Logan. We should have hired a bestower years ago.
Shh, let me work here. So you know my name. What's yours?
I'm a soldier. Just a soldier.
It's tragic. Just a tragedy.
So, I hate to tell you this, but you're kinda dead?
I am a soldier. It is my duty to die in battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You already did.
I did nothing. I am merely awaiting orders.
Right, whatever you say. No offense or anything, lady, but you don't look like a soldier to me.
That's what I am. The general said so.
General?
I fight for the general. I die for the general. It is who I am. It is what I do.
I'm gonna take off, okay?
You don't need my permission.
Alright, so there's also a keypad here. We don't know the combination yet. But there's two ways to open that door. One is the ghost with Logan, and one is fiery with blue eyes. So, we'll deal with that soon. Let's head over here.
That's crap and you know it.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wouldn't want to embarrass you.
Jesus, V. It's not that. You can't be here. Everyone already looks at me funny. Can't you just stop?
People are dead. How many are gonna pile up before you do something?
It's a tragedy, Vicki. That's all this is.
Right, sure. I'm going for a walk. See you around, Donnie.
Bye. Huh? Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Yep, saving up to buy a car. Until then, I ride the bus with the plebes. Could be worse. At least cops ride free. I guess I am. You ever play Trollgate? It's like digital crack.
Don't I know it?
You play?
Sort of. I have this friend. She talks about it a lot.
Heh. Usually I'm that friend. What guild is she in?
Crystal. But she doesn't play anymore.
She managed to quit, huh? I wish I could. I created a character when I was like 16. They got me hooked for life. Nobody. You didn't see me with anyone. Shit. I mean, crap. Damn it, Vicki. Why do you have to screw up everything? Don't tell anyone, okay? I'll never hear the end of it. Who said that? Was it Vinny? Fucking Vinny. Of course, he's not wrong, is he? Turned against her? Who said that? I haven't turned against her.
Wait, you're related to Vicki?
Fine. Now you know. She's my sister. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of that, okay? Vicki's been nothing but trouble ever since she got shot. Right in the shoulder. It was during that nightclub shooting last year. Vicki was the only one to get out alive. That kind of thing is bound to mess anybody up. But Vicki isn't Vicki anymore. That's just it. We don't know. She just got weird, angry all the time, twitchy, paranoid. She keeps bothering people with questions, trying to solve cases that we closed a long time ago. Just tragedies. That's all they are. Each of them, just a tragedy. She's a Santina. That name still carries some weight around here, at least until she takes it too far. Which she will, the way she's going.
You sound almost ashamed of her. Your own sister.
Hey, man, you think I haven't tried talking to her? Tried to get her counseling, whatever? She won't listen. I feel bad for her, but she's gone somewhere none of us can follow. I'm not getting dragged down with her, and that's a fact. If she wants to live in Vinny's crap basement, that's her business. Yeah, since her severance package ran out, that's all she can afford. All of us Santinas are cops. Our dad, grandpa, my two big brothers. It's a family thing. At least, until now. Janie's on that one, isn't she? It's a tragedy. That's all it is. Oh, you mean the tragedy? That's all it was. A tragedy. Just leave Vinny's wife alone. Jesus, you sound like my sister. That case is closed. It was just a tragedy. That's all it was. Like I said, it's just a tragedy. A tragedy. That's all it is.
You can keep going, but I'm gonna...
Right. See you.
I'm gonna let him go. I wanna go back to that... back here for a second.
So, Eli, you know about bestowers? About folks like me?
I asked you to leave. Neighborhood nut. You been talking to Vinny? Look, she's going through a rough patch. No question there. But you can't talk about cops that way, suspended or not. It's about respect.
And what about yourself? When you spoke to Vicki before, was that respect?
That's different. I'm a cop. Yeesh. Word gets around, don't it? You think it's easy for the Santinas? They're a cop family to the bone, going back 100 years at least. Getting suspended like that had to be a blow.
It doesn't matter. You don't turn away from your family.
I won't argue there, but in Vicky's case, I think it was mutual. Her folks had their anniversary barbecue last month. Vicky was there. Things went down. Wasn't pretty. Like I said, it was for her folks' wedding anniversary. I don't know what went down, but the neighbors had to call the cops. Which, as you can imagine, made things a bit awkward at the next briefing meeting. You mean Vinny's wife? It was a tragedy. That's, all it was. Now why are you going around asking about that? That was just a tragedy. That's all it was. The case is closed. Why do you keep asking about that? It was her folks' anniversary. We cops were called in. It was dead-ass awkward. It's a tragedy. Just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy. It's a tragedy. That's all this is. Sure. Please try and stay clear.
Tragic. It's tragic. We can go in here.
Hey, yeah, I never use the room, so I rent it out sometimes. The door's got a keypad lock, but since I let the renter choose the combo, there aren't any problems. Having Vicki down there is awkward as hell, but what can I do? Let her live in the street? As long as she uses the alley entrance and doesn't bother my customers, we don't have a problem. She's never home. She only comes home to sleep. What she does all day is her own business. No? What a thing to ask. Why would I let you do that? Huh. I'm impressed she has any friends left. Still, I can't help you. You can wait in here for her if you want. And why would I let you do that? There aren't any murders, lady. I told you, it's just a bunch of tragedies. That's all it is. And why would I let you do that? She was a tragedy. That's all it was. A tragedy. Stop trying to make this more than it is. The alley? It was, my wife. A tragedy. That's all it was.
Your wife died in the alley?
Tragedy. That's all. You need to stop asking about that. It was a tragedy. That's all it was. Nothing else. It was a tragedy. That's all it was. I ain't going anywhere.
Okay, if you ask...
Hey, And why would I let you do that? You sound as crazy as Vicki. Nothing is going on. It's just a tragedy. That's all it is. And why would I let you do that? Alright, that's settled. Like I said, I couldn't even get you in there if I wanted to. Vicki chose her own code for the door.
Okay, so that's what you needed to know.
I ain't going anywhere.
Vicki chose the code herself, so we have to figure out something important to Vicki.
I'm good. You can stop looking at me like that.
Oops, wrong way.
No, KK, I'm not gonna ask him to join your Trollgate guild.
Evening, ma'am.
I just turned Trollgate guild.
See, that's the kind of crap I'm talking about. My parents do a barbecue every summer for their anniversary. All the neighborhood cops go. So, of course, Vicki has to show up and cause a scene. Gets into a screaming match with Captain Harrison. I mean, the captain. They almost threw hands. I get that Vicki went through a lot, but you just don't do that. I told you, Vicki and the captain almost threw hands. I'm trying to pretend it didn't happen. Right. See you.
Alright, let's head into the police station.
Yes? What is it? Sorry. I thought you looked a bit familiar, but no, it was just a trick of the light. A useful skill to have, in my line of work. In any case, while I'd love to chat, I have a mountain of paperwork to get through. Unless there's something else I could help you with? Captain Joy Harrison, at your service. Filling out paperwork, a specialty. Is she bothering my officers again? That woman just can't let things go. What's to tell? She used to be one of my finest detectives. Now she's not. I feel for her, I really do. But until she gets the help she needs to stay out of our way. Now, unless that's all... Mental help. The kind you need a PhD to prescribe medication for. She refuses to get it, and it's only making her condition worse. Heaven helps those who help themselves, as they say. It's out of my hands. I do not gossip about my officers, even suspended ones. Please take your idle speculation elsewhere. Everyone's a gossip, aren't they? Yes, it's true. It was my fault. I shouldn't have risen to her. But Vicki has a way. She gets under your skin, needling you until you snap. Useful on the job, not so much in civilian life.
What did you argue about?
You might have noticed she's been acting erratic. So she was asked specifically not to come to the party. She came anyway. She took a handful of the party invitations and burned them on the grill. I've never seen anything so petty in my life. So I tried to make her leave. She was looking for a fight. I almost gave it to her. I should have known better. As I said, Vicki was looking for an argument. I almost gave it to her. I shouldn't have. She took a handful of the party invitations and burned them on the grill. I've never seen anything so petty in my life.
So that's important. And here...
That was a tragedy, wasn't it? Poor Marlene. But it was just a tragedy. That's all it was.
And there you go.
Yes? What of it? Now, unless you have something important to bother me with.
So Vinny's wife is named Marlene, and...
Yes, well, if you'll excuse me, I have Mount paperwork to climb.
And Vicki burned something at the barbecue, so let's head back to the alleyway. Does he have anything to say?
Evening, ma'am.
Nope.
Right. See you.
Alright, down
I'm impressed, Logan. You became a bestower, what, a year ago?
Alright, so have Logan talk to the ghost.
Hey, it's us again.
You really shouldn't be here. General's orders.
Marlene? Is that your name? Marlene?
I'm a soldier.
Even soldiers have names, and yours is Marlene.
My name is Marlene.
That's it.
I think maybe you're right. Wait. What am I doing out here?
Do you know Vinny, the guy who runs this bar? Hello?
Vinny doesn't give me orders. The General does.
So you do know Vinny?
I await the General's orders.
So why are you hanging around out here?
I was getting the basement ready. Vicki, she rented it. I needed to clean it up. I needed the master key.
Master key?
For the basement. I was picking it up when I was somewhere else.
What do you mean, somewhere else?
The key. I was getting the key. It's hidden under that cinder block. I bent down to move it, then everything went dark. I was somewhere else. I was on the battlefield. The sky was red. I had a spear in my hand. They told me to fight.
You mentioned a they. Who are they?
It's all so fuzzy. The man from the water. Only, he wasn't a man. He sent me to the forest. To the enemy. The ones with teeth and claws. They had to die. I had to kill them. So I did.
Jesus. Why'd you do that?
I don't know. It's coming clear. I was a soldier. I was following orders. I was attacked from behind. I heard the snarling and the screams. Everything went dark again. What happened to me? Where was I?
I don't know.
They killed me, didn't they?
I'm sorry. Could you describe the man from the water?
No. I'm sorry. I wasn't quite myself.
Is there anything else you can remember?
No. It's all so hazy. I'm sorry.
Okay, so she already told you where the key is. It's under the cinder block, so now you can let her go.
Marlene, can you take KK's hand? We're gonna get you to where you need to be.
Okay.
Alright, so, Ghost is gone. Let's get the key. Now we have the alley key. Now, there's another way to get inside. I'll show you both. Oh wait.
What's up? Sure. What do you need? Sure. Just a sec.
Okay, so this is different each time, the date. But that's what's important. May 25th. Whatever date it is, take the numbers and just put them together. So May 25th is 5/25. So 0525 is my code. 0525.
Seems pretty typical, as these things go. I used to host a bunch of backyard barbecues myself back in the day. Of course, these days, I wouldn't even need to buy fuel.
Alright, so now we can do this. And we can also use the key. So if you do both, you get an achievement for that. Oh my god, it's so noisy outside. But either way, whichever one you use, you can now go inside.
Jesus, the smell of this place.
Alright, grab,
Yeah, it's bad, huh?
grab the
For
butter
you,
knife.
maybe. For me, the smell is all too familiar.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. KK, don't look at me that way. I'm fine. Let's just do what we need to do and get out of here.
Alright, grab the butter knife. And this red piece of paper. It says, "Be sure of one thing, Santina. You are not insane. You are not the one who's crazy. The key is to look under the crazy. Don't forget. So the key is to look under the crazy." You can also look at this thing. Oh, dead people. And missing people. Heart torn out, chewed to pieces, throat crushed. Oy! And she thinks she's next. Alright, so come here on the wall. It says you are not crazy. The key is to look under the crazy. So get your butter knife and look under the crazy. And look at that! It's a blue key card. A label on it reads JM Storage 102. Alright. So head out.
Hey, Logan. You okay?
Sure, it's just that room. I came close to living like that once upon a time. There, but by the grace of God and all.
Don't move, any of you. Okay, now turn around, nice and slow. Holy shit. It's you, the one who sliced up those actors. Give me one reason why I shouldn't put a bullet in your head right now. You serious? You killed a bunch of people. There was an APB with your picture on it for months. I've been watching you. You've been sniffing around, asking about me. And what the hell did you do to Marlene?
Marlene? You mean the ghost?
No, the Tooth Fairy. Yes, the fucking ghost.
Marlene's fine. And please, watch your language in front of the kid.
What fucking kid? I'm talking about Marlene. Marlene DeMarco. Missing for a week, then found dead in this alley, arms and legs chewed to pieces. There's been no investigation. Nobody even wants to talk about it. Not the cops, not her husband, nobody. Nobody except you. So tell me, what is going on? Like you, don't insult me. Last year I was in the hospital. This guy named Marino went crazy, started shooting everyone. I took him out, but I took one in the shoulder. Spent a month in recovery. Things were fine, but when I got out, everything was weird. Yeah, my arm's solid as a rock. I can hold this position all night. 12 years I've been a cop. You think that means something? No, I'm out on my ass. Everyone thought I was crazy. Me, bodies piling up all over town, and I'm the crazy one. Nobody cared. Not the cops I used to serve, not even the victims' families. It was like they didn't even notice. I thought I was the only one. But you guys notice, don't you? We're nothing alike. No, here's what's gonna happen. We're all gonna march down to the police station. Then you're gonna tell the captain everything. Tell her what you can see. Convince them I'm not crazy. Get them to give me my badge back. Fine. Convince them that. You and the rest of your murder cult.
Murder cult? Isn't that a bit much? She was possessed. Wasn't her fault.
Sorry, who are you?
Beckett, ma'am. Eli Beckett.
Listen to this guy, so fucking polite. Look, Eli Beckett, I don't care what kind of cult you are, we're going to the station. Now.
And tell them what? That ghosts and goblins are real? You think that's gonna work?
I've got to try something.
God, it's like looking into a mirror.
What the hell are you talking about?
You think I didn't try the same thing? Telling people about it?
Tell people what?
The things we can see. Nobody would believe it. I was convinced I was going crazy.
Stay where you are, and I am not going crazy.
No, you're not. You're living in a world where this is possible.
Holy...
Vicki. Can I call you Vicki?
Detective Santina.
Magic is real. You know this, and you're part of it now. We shouldn't be fighting. Something bad is going on, here on Staten Island. You're drawn to it, so are we. Let's help each other. Put our heads together, fix this, whatever it is. What do you say?
I want to be normal. I don't want this. You want to help? Stay the hell out of my way. And stay the hell away from me.
I guess that could have gone better.
Alright, JM storage.
You guys must think I'm stupid, don't you? Breaking into my apartment, going through my stuff. I might not have a badge anymore, but I know a Class B felony when I see one. Sure, I'll get right on that, right after the cops get here. No, I told you to leave me alone. Breaking into my storage unit? Kinda the opposite.
We're on the same side here.
Bullshit. There are laws. There are rules. You guys are spitting on them. Donnie! You got my call, thank Christ.
Hello, Vicki.
Christmas came early, baby brother. I got 3 perps in there. Gift wrapped just for you. They're armed, so you should call for backup. Just make sure you get credit for the caller. Donnie? You gonna move your ass or what? Donnie? Donnie, what the holy fuck?
You were killed here. Unknown shooter. It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
Donnie, no.
A tragedy. Just a tragedy.
Donnie, this isn't you. Snap out of it.
Just a...
Shit. I don't want to do this, Donnie.
Alright, our turn. grab the butter knife. If you have Mandana with you instead of Eli, you want to open this. Use her to open the ventilation duct, and then Logan is going to help her get it all the way off. That's pretty much it. But if you have Eli, use the butter knife on here. And now, switch the door open and the sprinkler. See that? So you cross the two. And now, have Eli use the fire on the sprinkler. And voila!
How did you...
Magic!
Whatever, just stay back! You'll get yourself shot!
O ye of little faith. Guns, so combustible. It's safe. You can all come out now. You too, Vicki.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine.
Shit. What a mess. Huh, no. Couldn't do that if I wanted to. I'm sorry. You saved my life. Thank you. It's been a long year, but that doesn't excuse anything. I was a grade A jerk.
You had your own problems. How you deal with them is on you.
How I should deal with them is as a cop. It's time I do that. Were you really possessed when you killed all those people? It was, wasn't it? This is all crazy, but I believe you.
So, are you with us?
Someone brainwashed my brother to kill me. You don't mess with two Santinas and get away with it.
Vic?
Donnie.
It was Harrison.
Harrison? Captain Harrison? She told you to kill me?
How? Why?
It's okay, Donnie, but you're sure? Joy Harrison. That Captain Harrison?
She said meet her on her boat when it was done. Said it was a tragedy. Just a tragedy.
Harrison, huh? Stay safe, Donnie. Your sister has business to take care of. You guys coming with me or what?
Shouldn't someone stay here with Donnie?
You guys go ahead. KK and I will watch the kid.
Who the hell is KK? Never mind. Let's go. She's getting away! Move it! Stop the boat, Harrison!
That's Captain Harrison. You Santinas. Never any respect.
Fuck respect! Stop the boat!
And the language. You get that from your father, although your mother isn't much better.
Stop the fucking boat!
Whatever you say. Just lower that gun. There.
Okay, so by the way, if you had Mandana and Eli with you, you could have chosen between them. Vicki has to come with you, so you have to choose either Mandana or Eli. And this next part will be different depending on who you have with you. Anyway.
Oh, it's you. You're the actor who slashed up that theater in Brooklyn. Quite the chameleon, you are. You've eluded us for months. I should be impressed. I can't exactly judge you. Not after everything that I've done. Nothing that matters much longer. He is coming.
Who is coming?
The General. I met him out here, on the water. He gave me this power to manipulate minds. I used it to further my career, convinced old Laputa to take early retirement. I should have known there'd be a price. You know of him? Then you know that he needs soldiers. Lots of them. His people can't fight on land, you see. He needs us for that. That was the deal. He gave me this power, I would send him people. For his army.
People?
Yes. He would send them back, eventually. In pieces, usually.
Pieces?
Then I would use my new power to cover it up. Not just the police. Friends. Family. Anyone who would question the status quo. He gave me no choice. He would have killed me otherwise. But it could have been worse. The General wanted hundreds. I only gave him a dozen.
Yeah, you're a freaking hero. You made me think I was crazy. You made everyone think I was crazy. So tell me, you gaslighting bitch, why single me out?
I don't know. I didn't want to, believe me. But I can't touch your mind. The General's power. You're immune.
I'm what?
It's because she's void-touched, isn't it? Your power won't work on her. Or us.
I knew that as soon as you walked into my station. I knew then I'd have to take action.
You sent my brother to kill me.
I thought you'd leave, Vicki. Then you'd just move away in shame after everyone shunned you. But no, you just dug in deeper. Instead of moving away, you moved down the block. Typical Santina. Like a dog with a bone. You just won't let go!
What the fuck?
Silence! Summoner, you have returned at last. Do you intend to fulfill your promise to me? You have forgotten. How very human. You instructed me to bond with a human, one with ambition, and they would bring me an army. I have done so, and yet I still wait for an army worthy of the name. So I ask again, where is my army, Summoner? My people continue to get slaughtered by the hour. Lies. Why do you lie? You are the one who summoned me here. You are the one who promised me an army. But you just toy with me. Why? You play with the lives of my people. There is no misunderstanding.
Right. Enough of this.
There is only one outcome here, Summoner. Your death. The blood of my people demands it.
Alright, so 2 options here. Well, only if you have... not really. Depending on who you have. Capital control. Give Eli. Open this up and take the gas. Now, if you have Mandana, raise, lower the flag. And then you would have it come to a full stop. And then have her...
What the hell are you doing?
Oh wait, what you would do is pull down the flag, have Mandana climb the flagpole, then have it stop, and she'll attack you. But you have Eli, or I have Eli, so take Eli and have him throw a fireball.
That doesn't make a dent.
Oops, I forgot.
What is this stench?
Now. Poor guy. That looks painful.
Was this your plan? I should have known. To bait me into battle. To fight me. To kill me. Yes, I can see that. This world, I do not understand it.
Then understand this. You can go back to where you came from, or you become charbroiled.
You give me the choice. You show me mercy.
You were given a bum deal. We get that. But no more people die. That's final.
I see. Very well. I accept your terms. I will leave and never return.
Yeah, good question.
Joy Harrison and I are bonded. She will share my power as long as
Speak up. Can't hear you.
I am alive.
Right.
Right. The bond between you and Harrison, that ain't going away. You could, theoretically, come back whenever you want, right?
She is my anchor in this world, yes. But I have accepted your terms. I will honor them.
Right. In that case, break the bond. That way there's no issue.
I cannot. It is permanent. It remains in place until either I die, or she does. Then her anchor will be in my world. I will be unable to return here.
And we'll be free of her brainwashing ass.
What? You must be joking. I'm the innocent one here.
Innocent. You accepted my offer. Quite eagerly, I might add.
Harrison is no innocent, but she's still human. She doesn't belong on your world.
She doesn't belong on this one either, not after the crap she's pulled.
So, tell me what you wish. Joy Harrison would make a fine soldier.
So, you have choices here. I'm gonna say take Harrison back with you.
What? No!
Move it. Whatever happens over there couldn't happen to anyone nicer.
The bargain's been struck. I will have one new soldier for my efforts this night.
Damn you all! Screw you, General! And screw your war. I hope your people die. I hope they choke!
Oof.
Jesus!
The bond is broken. When I return home, I will have no path back here.
Then leave. For God's sakes, just leave. There's been enough bloodshed.
Yes, my people need me. With or without an army. Goodbye. I pray we will not meet again.
And the secret ingredient? Paprika.
I'll have to remember that the next time I get knocked out.
Seriously, paprika. Lots of it. Better than aspirin.
There she is. Vicki! Vicki, is it true? Did Harrison order me to kill you?
You don't remember?
I'm not sure. Last thing I remember, I was talking to Harrison, then I'm waking up in the storage room with a splitting headache. I got up and found this guy. He told me to wait here for you. What happened? Where's the captain?
She's gone. She's not coming back.
I don't know why, but I think that's a good thing.
You have no idea.
Right. The less I know, the better. But I do know one thing. I'm sorry for everything.
So, you guys have a wizard clubhouse or something?
Something like that. Our HQ is on the Lower East Side.
How do we get there? Magic carpet?
Nope, the ferry. Then we catch the N train uptown.
Yeesh. Well, let's jet. The 10:05 ferry's leaving any minute.
And there you go, that's Staten Island. I'll be back with more in the next video. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye-bye.